V had an eye for flirting with the opposite sex. She wasn't afraid to show her romantic side and would often try to approach those of the opposite sex. Her flirting style often involved charming them with her wit and intelligence. She was determined to make sure she caught the other person's eye with her boldness and intelligence. To her, this was the only real way to communicate with a potential love interest. V thrived off the idea of being an object of desire. Despite her flirtatiousness and attractive nature, she kept her cool and was careful not to become too attached to anyone she came across. Thus, V went on flirting with many different people, from the boys and girls she met in the college cafeteria, to the men and women she encountered at various nightclubs. Underneath all of the flirty conversations, V would always try her best to express her honesty and emotional availability. Her flirting was subtle, casual, and never inappropriate. No matter who she talked to, V tried her best to never offend the other person. She felt that true flirting began with building real connections, not just engaging in surface-level conversation or meaningless compliments. V made sure to be her true self when flirting with people. She refused to put on a fake persona or act completely different from her real self. In the end, V actually found the most success when she was flirting with people who shared similar interests and values with her. Not only did she feel good when talking to them, but she also felt a heightened confidence whenever the conversation would evolve beyond the flirty exterior. With such in-depth conversations, V was able to really understand the people she was talking to and their likes and dislikes. This in turn made her flirtatious behavior even more appealing, as now she felt she was truly connecting with a potential partner. V was a master in the art of flirting. She possessed the ability to draw people in and to get them interested without having to use manipulative methods or tricks. When V flirted, it was always genuine and it was focused on building real and meaningful relationships. V's favorite person to flirt with was those that were creative and had interesting perspectives on life. She enjoyed learning new things and seeing different points of view. More than anything else, this is what captivated V the most when flirting with someone. She could go on for hours talking about the latest trends or discussing her own ideas on a particular topic, and was usually able to draw the other person in with her enthusiasm. V was also an exceptional listener. She always paid attention to the other person's thoughts and feelings and would often quickly respond with her own views. Whenever V flirted, no matter with who, she tried to make sure they always felt respected and valued. This was important to her, as she wanted to be sure that the other person felt special and respected during the conversation, even if it was just flirting. Most of the people V flirted with weren't looking for a long-term commitment. However, that didn't stop her from trying her best to be a perfect flirt. She enjoyed the lightheartedness and joy that a good flirtation session could bring, even if it didn't necessarily lead to something more. V would often flirt with complete strangers at random, merely to pass the time in an interesting manner. However, she was also quite picky about who she flirted with. She would often pass on people who seemed too intense or seemed to be trying too hard.